Welcome to Topless Fada podcast. My name is General Matsi, aka Topless Fada. Today I'm graced by the presence of one of the MKP Commander John Ngobeni. Is our guest today. He's going to tell us all about MKP in Limpopo, MKP generally. Commander Ngobeni. Who is Commander John Ngobeni?
Thank you very much. My name is John Ngobeni. I was born and bred in the village of Mavele, 1 meter in the Tsalin area. And I am currently the coordinator of the MK party in the province of Limpopo. We are stationed and operate from an office here in Sisheku Zone 1, house number 1536, small park, Onamosio. That's what I'm doing at the moment.
Thanks, Commander Ngobeni. Commander, tell us that when was MKP formed?
MK party was first launched on the 16th of December 2023 by the president of the party, Comrade Jacob Kedefekisa Zuma. From that day, it has been in existence, it has been operating. We say this with pride, with a lot of pride. Currently, as we speak, the party is the third biggest party in the whole country. That's as per the results of the elections which took place on the 29th of May 2024. And let me add to that that might not be the true reflection of the strength of the party in the country. Mind you, we've got dispute. We have disputed the elections, and we did so because with confidence we know that our votes were stolen. So the actual position the party holds is undetermined at the moment, but we're busy moving it, taking legal action to restore or to correct that position. But at the same time, let me say that currently MK party is the hope of the people of South Africa.
Thank you very much, Commander. Commander, how do you see MK moving forward in case of helping the people of South Africa? How do you see
the coming into being of MK party can be likened to the coming into being of the MK Umkhonto Wesizwe, when that structure was launched on the 16th of December in 1961. It meant to give a new impetus and a new direction to the struggle of our people. A struggle that dates back to 1652, when the colonizers came into our land from Holland. They did not bring land, they didn't bring livestock, they brought nothing to our country. But through their repression and oppression of our people, they began to take land away from our people. They began to take our livestock. They began to push everybody out of land and turned all of us into poor people. And in our own land, we were not enjoying the benefits of this country. And let me add to that and say that the MK party is here to solve that centuries-old problem as a first priority. To take land back to our people, to take that land without, to expropriate it without compensation. Because those who now own more than 90% of our land did not buy it anywhere else. They didn't bring land with them. they got it from us here in South Africa. And that was through repression and then different policies of colonialists and the apartheid government. Let me say that as NK Party, we have a solution to the problems of our people. Firstly, what we need to do is to make it a point that the land goes back to its real owners. That's one key element. Because without land, you cannot make any type of economic impact in the country. You can only make an economic impact if you own property, and that is in the form of land. And currently, our people are dispossessed of land. So we don't compromise on that issue. The land must go back to its own people. Secondly, South Africa is a very, very rich country in terms of mineral wealth. But the gist of the matter is that at the moment, our people do not control any form of resources in our country. All what we have here in this country is being controlled by people who are foreigners in this country. And what we want to do is to take those resources back to the people of South Africa, put them under their control, and make sure that our people benefit from those resources. Because if we don't control the resources, we can't improve the lives of our people. So the only thing to do is make it a point that we take control of the resources, the minerals included, and make it a point that from the sales of those things to different countries, we create wealth for our people, we make our people benefit from those activities. Then the other point that we want to raise is that currently we've got a very wrong system of governance in place, where you find that the majority are being dictated terms to by the minority. That is because the neoliberal constitution that exists in the country today, you find that what's happening, even if you've got a genuine concern to raise, those who've got money and those who've got the resources will simply go to consult with the legal system and make it a point that whatever thing you're trying to do is reversed. So based on that, we feel that as the MK Party, we must abolish the current constitution, which does not favor our people, and replace the current system by making use of a simple parliamentary system, which will allow the majority to govern. Because currently, those who call the shots are actually in the minority, simply because they've got the resources and simply because they're supported by the constitution. So that is something that we want to correct. Then going forward, we want to make it a point that our country, because it's well-resourced, we build our human capital by making it a point that educationally there's a drastic change. And we're going to enforce a constitution which will take into considerations the African approach in doing things. What I mean by this is that even in the educational system, we'll introduce we'll reform or we'll drastically change the curriculum to make it a point that it reflects African values. In that way, we'll be teaching our people to be proud in their own system of life. We also want to do something like making it a point that in terms of healthcare, we make more investments to improve on the healthcare of our people, to ensure that our people can live longer and benefit more from the system of from the resources of our country, which is very much key. And also, we'll make a lot of investments in research and development to make it a point that we bring about innovations so that our people can become richer and self-sufficient. These are the things that we are going to do to make it a point that we improve on the lives of our people. When it goes to relations with other countries and the African continent as a whole, we are going to make it a point that we align ourselves with the progressive forces so that based on that, we can fulfill the requirements of the desires of our people who want to live in peace with everybody in the country and in the world. So these are the approaches that we're going to use to make it a point that our people benefit and enjoy. But let me put this in a nutshell that our approach is the only approach which can make it a point that our people will benefit in real terms from the wealth of the country. And I want to make a call to all people of South Africa that they must understand our approach. It is the only solution to all the problems that we are currently faced with. If all of us come together and work with MK Party, then the life in South Africa will be drastically improved and everybody will benefit. Then you can no longer talk about poor people or poverty in general. You'll find that everybody is covered. And through the use of mineral resources and resources that we have in the country, you'll find that everybody is well placed to benefit and share in the wealth of our country, which is very much key to us as MK Party.
Yeah, thanks for Commander Ngobeni for your elaboration. In furtherance of the question, Commander, what will be your message to the entire membership of MKP?
Thank you very much. For all members of MK Party in the province, our call to you is this: remain focused and work very hard for MK Party. Go and work the ground, recruit, and make a point that we work as hard as possible. You do door to door, you meet people, you discuss with people, you get yourself involved in many activities which can assist in mobilizing people to come and join and work for MK Party. Our focus is to make it a point that we get properly established and firmly established in preparation for the 2026 local government elections, as well as for the national and provincial elections in 2029. MK Party is a growing party, and MK Party is targeted by different people for different reasons. There are those who come to join us with their own nefarious objectives. They'll come and join us, but at the end of the day, they'll leave us because the direction that MK is taking does not benefit their individual egos. So what we do as MK Party, and what we need all of us to do as members of MK Party, is to remain focused on the main goal. Remember, in 2024, we explained it through the president that the main goal of MK Party is 2/3 majority, because that is what can enable us to remove the current constitution, which does not work for the benefit of the people of South Africa. So let me say, as members of MK Party, nobody must mislead you. Nobody must tell you stories. What you need to do is to focus on the program. The program is simple: establish a presence in each and every corner of the province, make it a point that you establish branches up to the VD level, make it a point that we form structures all over the province, and let's make it a point that each and every member of MK Party is taught the proper politics of MK, so that you can't be misled by any other individual, whosoever that could be. That will be the only way to make it a point that we remain focused. And those who come in MK, I want to emphasize this point, those who come to MK and try to deviate, to make us deviate from the main goal of MK, they are not going to succeed, they're going to fail. MK is solid behind the presidency of Comrade Jacob Zuma. So all of us, those who are committed and dedicated, will work along those lines and make it a point that membership in MK, in Limpopo province, does boom, does grow. We have an instruction here from the president from last year that we must increase the membership of MK in the province. And that's what we must do. And make it a point that we take over the running of this province, Limpopo province.
Thanks, Commander Ngobeni. My last question will be to say, what is your, or how did you prepare for 2026, the 2026 local election, which we are heading towards? What is your message to the entire South Africa?
2026 is a very important year for us as MK Party. We are going to work very hard to make it a point that we achieve the expected results. But let me say, without being too long, say to you that we are currently busy as MK Party in the province. We are busy with the processes of recruitment. We are busy with the process of door-to-door. We are busy with the process of interacting with each and every community to understand their challenges. The reason being that our approach as MK Party, we don't decide for the people. The people must decide for themselves. So as long as we interact with them, they will tell us what exactly they want. Also, when it comes to the issue of candidates to contest elections next year, we will be consulting thoroughly with the masses of our people. The communities will tell us who they want to be fielded as a candidate, as a councillor next year. Because key for us is to make it a point that we fulfill the desires of our people. Our people are crying for water, more especially in the province of Limpopo. They want water. And they don't want empty promises. What they want is water. The people in our province are sick and tired of load shedding. They are very much sick and tired of that because it does not assist them. Our people in the province are tired of unemployment. Our people in the province are tired of poor service delivery when it comes to education and health. So that being the case, we don't want to do any other thing that does not satisfy the needs of our people. We simply want to say to our people that if you want all the challenges that we are facing at the moment to be sorted, the solution lies with MK Party. I want to make a special call to the youth of our province to understand that as long as they've been facing problems, educationally and otherwise, the highest rate of employment in the province is among the youth. And what we believe must happen is that the issue of unemployment must be taken seriously. And MK Party has a solution to attend to those issues of unemployment and other matters relating to service delivery in the province. We are not simply making promises which are empty. Give us a chance, you'll see how we deliver. Because MK Party believes in doing things to benefit the people of our country. So all I can say is that we make a special invite, we make an offer to all people of the province here in Limpopo to say that MK Party is there to attend to each and every problem, to attend to all your problems and provide proper and adequate solutions to those problems. The only thing that we need is your support. The only thing that we need is for you to vote MK come the elections in 2026 and also in the elections of 2029. Because a lot of time has been given to other people. Now it's time that our people get a proper solution to their problems. And that lies with the MK Party. I call upon all of you to support MK Party because that's where our people can find proper and adequate solutions to their challenges that they are facing at the moment. More especially when it comes to issues of unemployment. We are not daydreaming. We say so because the availability of resources in the country, in the form of minerals, in the form of land, which must be placed under the control of our people, can be utilized to solve all those problems the practical way.
Thanks very much, Commander Ngobeni. That brings us to the end of this interview. As Topless Fada podcast, let me take this opportunity once more to thank you for availing yourself in this interview. And as Topless Fada podcast crews, we would like to wish MKP a success elections which is coming in 2026. We wish you the best, Commander. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.